Alright, if you guys are looking to learn how to make some fire chicken on the charcoal grill, in today's video we're going to show you how to do just that. I mean, just look at the color of this. We out here at the nighttime, start at the daytime. That's how you know you're doing what you need to do when it comes to charcoal grilling. Slow and then a good sear at the end. So in this video we're gonna show you how to do just that. You're gonna take some chicken breasts. I like chicken breasts because they're lean, and if you do it right, they're gonna be also juicy. So I just get my chicken breasts. Normally they sell chicken breasts pretty big where I buy them from at BJ. So I like to cut them in half. Once I cut them in half and they all put in a bowl, go ahead and put some tahini. Guys, don't be scared. Tahini is literally lime with some other ingredients. So don't be scared of putting a little bit of tahini. I put a lot of what is this even called? Paprika. Put a lot of paprika in it to give it some color, some garlic powder to give it that flavor. If you're not adding ingredients to your chicken, it's gonna taste like nothing. So don't be scared to add a lot of ingredients to it. I like to add a little bit of crushed red pepper. Some of my Mexican people will actually put some peppers in there, but just some crushed red peppers for convenience. And then tahini. Again, this tahini is basically just some lemon seasoning with some kick to it. So don't be afraid to put it on here. Again, this is just giving it that color and flavor. Salt. Don't be shy with the salt either. It's going to bring out the other flavors too and not make your chicken bland, all right? So once you got all that, what I like to do is I like to just use my hands, lather the chicken up in all the sauces. Notice how it got that red wetness to it. That's from the tahini that we put at the beginning, okay? So that's super important because it's gonna act like your binder. You don't want to just be adding these seasonings with no binder, all right? So that's why I use the red tahini to bind all those ingredients in, all those seasonings into it. And you can see as I'm turning it more and more, you can just see it starting to get more color. And when I finish this, what I like to do is put parchment paper over it. I didn't do it on this video, but I'll just put some parchment paper over it, and then I'll start getting the charcoal ready. So as you can see, we're out here with the charcoal. This is the type of charcoal I like to use, pretty much like a wood. Get your lighter fluid, whatever you like to use to light it up. My dad gave me this chimney, and oh my God, it makes night and day difference when you're doing charcoal grilling. I just light it up and I let it sit on the chimney for about 10-15 minutes, and then I go back inside. What are we going to go back inside to do? Well, we're going to go make some good salsa to put on top of this, all right? Because chicken is already going to taste good without it, but the salsa we about to put, oh my God, it's about to be super good. I'm just taking these grates off so I can put the charcoal in from the chimney. But here we go. We're about to start making the salsa. So for this salsa, I like to start off with an onion. Onion just packs a bunch of flavor, really does it all. So just chop up your onion. I didn't chop it up too thinly or too diced up because we're gonna end up blending this at the end anyway. Chopped up some tomatoes. Tomatoes are my favorite. I guess they're not a vegetable, they're a fruit, but I love eating tomatoes. I didn't put it on the clip here, but I ended up snacking on some of these cuts that I did. Again, tomato, I love it, man. I don't know how you guys feel about it. If you put some salt on some tomatoes by itself, that's a meal right there for me. But anyway, we're going to get some peppers, add some color. These peppers don't pack too much of a kick. If you want more spice, then of course add some whatever peppers pack a punch, ghost pepper, habanero, or whatever it is that pops a punch. I just had these in the fridge, so I used them. Again, add some of that tahini with some other seasonings like salt. Once you get the salt with the garlic, everything you want to put in. Remember, this is just a guide. I'm not saying these are the exact spices you got to add to it. This is just the ones I like doing. Once you got all that mixed up, go ahead and just put some olive oil on the pan. Let that heat up, and that sear. When you hear that sear, you know you're doing something right. Because it's olive oil, I'm gonna move the vegetables around. That way they can cook and really bring out the flavor even more. You can start seeing how they're getting shinier. That's how you know we're absorbing the olive oil and really getting that flavor coming out. So once I stir it around a little bit, make sure it gets wet enough, and then I just put the lid on top. When you put the lid on top, it just lets it cook even more, heat up, and you're almost ready to go after that. Again, the lid is super important. Let it really condensate up. See that little boil? That's when you know it's good. Some people roast it, but I think that's unnecessary sometimes. But again, just put it in the blender. I'm gonna show you guys the secret ingredient. The secret ingredient after you blend this up makes this thing taste so much better. I literally found this out randomly. I was like, what if I add this? The secret ingredient, something we all drink on the weekends, man. And there's no surprise. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. But the secret ingredient is gonna be a Corona. All right, Corona. You can put Modelo, you can put Bud Light, whatever it may be, just whatever beer. I only put half of the beer, and then afterwards I just sipped on half the beer outside. You can put the whole thing if you want to try, but I just used half of it, blend it up, and man, this salsa tastes super good. Some people might, what's the word, make it thinner, where they put it on the little thing to get the chunks, but I like it the way it is there. And so I just let that sit. Once we're done cooking the chicken and everything, I'll pour some on top, or you could even have it on the side with some chips or whatever. So just cleaning the grates here with the onion, getting the grill ready. And look at that color on that chicken, man. I'm telling you, by the time we were making the sauce, the charcoal was grilling up. That thing was just marinating in all the seasoning. This is another reason I think charcoal grilling is really good, because it takes longer. And when it takes longer, if you do it right and you do your seasonings before with your meat, it's just extra time. It's marinating in that, all right? So I keep it on the cooler side, because I don't want my chicken to burn right away. Like you see, I'm pointing here. I put the charcoals on the left and the chicken on the right. So I like to cook it slow. I'm perfectly fine with letting it sit there 6 minutes, flip each side. Maybe on the third flip, that's when we're gonna move it to the hot side to really get that sear and that, I don't want to say burnt, but that burnt charcoal flavor. We're not gonna burn the chicken, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. Add that charcoal flavor to the chicken. It tastes so juicy, and I don't know, charcoal grilling so much better than any other type of cooking. You can disagree with me, but it tastes so good. All right, so here I just closed the lid up, let it really heat up with the heat circulating in the air. This is, I think, the first flip or the second flip. I don't even remember, but as you can see, it still needs to be cooked, but it's not burnt yet. Once I feel like it starts getting cooked more, this is now when I'm moving it over to the warmer side. This warmer side is what's really gonna cook it and give it that charcoal flavor. I hate chicken without the charcoal flavor. If you make a really good chicken inside, it's probably gonna be a 7 out of 10. But if you get a chicken with a charcoal flavor to it, like a little bit of the burnt, you see that little black. Some people say it's burnt, but I think that thing tastes amazing. It makes it like crisp. You see, I'm already chewing, eating some. Didn't even wait. But that's how you know when it's good, when it got those little black lines going through it, and you see it's still juicy, wet, with the red. Look at that. It looks amazing. Here, I finally put it inside, and again, you can see perfectly cooked, juicy, and this is a shot right here. This is a shot. I'm kind of proud of how it came out. Here, I'm just putting the salsa on top of it. Man, this salsa came out so good. You see it really adds some color to it. You can really drench the whole chicken in this salsa if you want. I feel like you could even put this on a steak and it would be really good actually too. But again, I'm just dressing it up, cutting it up inside. I gave this to my wife, and bro, she thought it was amazing. And she doesn't like meat like that. So that's how I know this thing came out good. This chicken, man, came out so good. Here, I'm just trying it on the inside. I'm talking over this clip because the audio wasn't on, but bro, look, the chicken is so freaking juicy, dude. So good. So good, dude. When I took that bite inside with the salsa, because the bite I took outside was without the salsa, but the salsa, that really gives it that extra kick that you need. Again, I was really proud of how this came out. Unfortunately, the camera didn't focus in for you guys to really see it, but bro, that thing it packs a little kick now. It packs a little kick. It came out really good. And yeah, look at that. Look at that, dude. Stupid nice. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button and come back for more.